PIRANESI by Susanna Clarke is a deep, wonderful page-turner of a fantasy novel that invokes feelings of loneliness, liminality, and tension at the same time. The novel is largely about one's connection with the world around them, about slowing down and appreciating the world, whatever that world may be. In parallel, it's also a thrilling fantasy mystery with an intriguing and haunting puzzle for the reader to solve. The setting is the hook of this novel. The setting itself is simply yet beautifully described and observed by the protagonist. This leads itself to one of the strengths of the novel, the protagonist. The protagonist is sweet, smart, and all around a pleasure to read. The other characters are curious and haunting but also distinct. The setup, the house, and the two characters present lead the reader to hundreds upon hundreds of questions, and this is the catalyst for the central mystery. What is this world? How did the protagonist get here? This creates an atmosphere that makes it hard to put down as the protagonist gathers more and more clues throughout his exploration of the house. This leads me to the novel's pacing, which is perfect. It is almost a meditative experience at first, with beautiful descriptions of the house and an overall feeling of liminality. The writing is simple but beautiful. The clues and world building are constantly fed to the reader, making it a breeze to read. The climax and reveals near the end of the book are so heart-wrenching and tense that you will be on the edge of your seat. There is not much to complain about here. I didn't enjoy the random capitalization at first. However, when I thought about it some more and realized it absolutely invokes the theme of connecting with the world and appreciating life, it made more sense to me. The protagonist is capitalizing things because they have great meaning to him. It might be an inanimate object, but to him it is like a purpose and is a part of the world, and it is perfectly the deeper themes presented in the book. There are also some complaints that the book is too weird. I don't agree with this sentiment at all. The setting and circumstances presented at the beginning of the book may seem outlandish and strange, but the writing is clear, and by the end, most of the strangeness is explained. Rather frankly, this is not a surrealist novel in the thread of Murakami. This is a fantasy novel with clear world building and its own system of logic. In brief, this novel is perfect, a gloriously fun fantasy and mystery novel with beautiful writing, perfect pacing, and great characters. The book is cozy, exciting all at once. It has deep themes about loneliness, the world, our place in it, but it is also just fun to read.